Did I leave the fridge open?
Stop pottering around. Open the door.
Coming. Why, you want one?
Not now you ask. Black, 2 sugars, please.
You know your age group shouldn't drink coffee after 3 p.m.
My age group shouldn't break into a high-security building in the middle of the night.
Can't argue with that. There. Not bad for a glorified vacuum cleaner.
Still not getting one.
You say that now.
Still waiting for my coffee, by the way.
I know. Service is terrible.
coast looks clear. This way.
You look a bit worse for wear. Arm's giving you trouble.
Pain is in the mind, Bond.
So, yes.
I'll be fine. Locked. Fancy that.
I'm starting to think we're not welcome.
Let's poke about. I'll check the toilets.
And look for some meds while you're at it. I need you focused.
Don't push it. Oh. And beware the sleeping guard next door.
What's Webb's endgame?
I take it you have a theory.
MI6 was willing to ignore the risks because Webb got results. But with Thea, what's to stop him from rigging the next election or worse?
It's very fanciful, Bond. But in my experience, the motive is always simple. And almost always sordid. This'll do nicely.
Thanks for that.
Oi, anyone there?
Careful. You've roused Sleeping Beauty in there.
Not to worry. I'll tuck him back in.
You're not so tough, are you? Oh, my eyes.
Talk about a rude awakening.
Bond! The door! What are you waiting for? Let me in. Bond! The door! Well, what's it gonna be? What are you waiting for?
So what's your take then on Sir Nicholas's dark secret?
My guess? It's about his son. Can you imagine what it takes to keep Damien's criminal record clean? Hush money alone would feed a small nation. I bet 009 found out about something. Figured it will be his golden ticket back into MI6's good graces. So he had to die at all costs. See? Simple.
Very.
And what do you know? It's open.
Really?
No.
Figures. Well, what's the plan?
Well, let's see. Okay, I have an idea. But first, come and join me for a minute.
Don't tell me the old pro needs a timeout.
Tactical pause.
It's strange, don't you think? Sir Nicholas seemed genuinely sorry about what happened tonight.
He liked you, Bond. You got in his way. That's the world you're in now. Half this job is doing something you'd rather not. The sooner you learn that, the better.
No, Mrs. Greenway, I take it?
And why the sudden interest? Am I dying?
Well, the night is young.
Once. She was a special liaison with the Treasury. After nightfall, I was in a dark place, and she couldn't handle it. She took a job overseas. Long story, not nearly short enough.
On the upside, you get a monogrammed fountain pen in case you fail to die young.
True. You must take the rough with the smooth.
So why did you come back to the program?
Because they asked. We're civil servants, Bond. We go where we're needed.
And I'm sure running out the clock behind a desk on the 8th floor, writing reports while slowly mummifying from boredom had nothing to do with it.
One doesn't exclude the other.
We'd never have known about Webb if it wasn't for 009. I think if things had gone differently, you would have forgiven him.
He was a traitor.
That doesn't answer the question.
You don't get to wipe the slate clean. Fact is, Reese was a bad apple, and I should have seen it. Moscow rules. Assume nothing, trust no one.
Sounds like no way to live.
Splendid way to stay alive, though.
Well, good chat.
Back to it. According to the floor plan, that lounge next door connects to the other side. If you can find a way in, you'll be able to double back and unlock the doors.
Sounds simple enough.
A way across. It was staring us right in the face.
Hey, excuse me. Are you lost?
I swear this wasn't here last week. Shit, I did not need this. I just put down the deposit for a new place.
Relax, you won't get sacked. The company isn't insured up to their eyeballs. Besides, we'll blame the cleaning staff. We just dump the shards and keep them.
Thanks, Gov.
Hey, you're one of us.
I feel so bad about it.
That's just how it's done. The academics blame us. We blame maintenance. Maintenance blames the delivery guys.
Who did they blame?
What do I care? They don't work here.
Nice. Real nice.
Get off your very tiny high horse.
Sorry for the wait. I had company.
I see. And not a hair out of place. Impressive.
A compliment? How out of character.
Love what you've done with the place. I believe it's what they call an extreme makeover.
And he's back.
Well, looks like we're stuck.
Don't be too sure.
This fella's starting to grow on me.
Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged.
Knew it couldn't be that easy.
Hang on. We need visibility.
Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged.
Yeah, not happening.
Motion detected.
We need another way around.
Lockdown systems engaged.
Well, perhaps some of these offices are connected.
On it.
Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged.
You never actually planned to pack it in tonight, did you?
I had to tread carefully. There's only a handful of operators in the world with the chops and resources to infiltrate MI6, Bond. Simplest answer, it's someone already inside.
You suspected Webb.
The idea did cross my mind.
How does he know our every move in advance?
Occam's razor. It'll be a simple mole. Human weakness, Bond. Never underestimated.
Got any suspects?
I suspect everyone. Well, anyone who hasn't been shot at yet.
Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged. Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged.
Bond, for the love of God, step away from the sensors. My ears are ringing.
If it's too loud, you're too old.
Lockdown
And if you know that quote, you're too old.
You got me there.
Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged. 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 Motion detected. Lockdown systems.
Well played.
How did we ever live without a Q-watch?
Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged. Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged. Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged. Lockdown systems engaged. Motion detected. 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 Lockdown systems. Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged. Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged. Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged. Motion detected. Lockdown systems engaged.
Greenway, give me a hand with this.
Coming.
Hey, doesn't this all feel a little too easy?
Compared to what? How many evil masterminds have you come up against?
2, including you.
Trust me, when the enemy stops underestimating you, that's when you start to worry.
More pearls of wisdom. Let me get a pen. That's rough. Damien Webb's office. I was expecting a layer of bones. Full act. As fast as I can. Coast is clear.
But the sea is treacherous.
And why would you say a thing like that?
This was the easy bit. Now we need a way into the perch.
Or maybe it's open.
The gate is right upstairs.
Well, lockpicking's out of the question.
Hermetically sealed and blast resistant by the look of it. We need clearance or we're not getting through. I do love a good I told you so.
I never would have thought.
How about Webb's penthouse? Should be right upstairs.
Works for me. What happened tonight? Did they come to your home?
Worse. They came to my pub. A game was on the telly and I noticed these lads. They were in club colours, but they never once glanced at the game.
Amateurs.
Well, I slipped out the window in the men's room only to find the actual kill team waiting in the alleyway. And there's the lesson. Never overestimate yourself. Got a bit hairy after that. If the sling hadn't thrown them, I might have actually needed your help.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Oh, you want smoke up your arse, Bond? Join the Americans.
Greenway?
Seems like we're not the only gate crashers. Breathing. But come morning, you wish he wasn't.
Does he have a key card?
No, they took it. But look, there's a dozer on the other side.
So all we need to get through the door is... get through the door. Leave it to me. Be right there. Hard to reach.
Yeah. Should have asked Q for a grapple gun.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes. At least those pills have kicked in.
Over here. Give me a hand.
Sure thing. That's Sir Nicholas's penthouse.
Very 20th century magnate.
All he needs now is a top hat and monocle.
You think they allow top hats and monocles in prison?
Type of prison he's going to? I'd say it's pretty much mandatory.
You may enter.
You're very kind. You didn't seem too surprised about the bodies. Something you're not telling me, Bond?
I suspect we'll know soon enough. Another perch door, also sealed.
The lobby's on the right. Almost there.
Quite the breadcrumb trail.
Not exactly subtle. She a friend of yours?
How do you know it's a her?
Well, I do now.
We should really stop meeting like this.
You blew my cover. I had to advance my schedule.
I admire your commitment.
You're only as good as your last job.
Give me one reason why we shouldn't feed you to security.
First, there's only 2 of you, and second, I can get you into the perch.
Pass. Once bitten.
What's the play?
Spend my time on the cover working out a loophole in security, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit involved. I could use a helping hand. Or 3.
Go on.
Time is of the essence. James, get up to the penthouse. Old-timer with me. I'll explain on the way. First things first, James, you'll need to raise the stairs to the penthouse. There's an access panel near the base. It may be offline.
I'll figure it out. So, you mentioned a plan.
Accessing the perch